All right, two guys who really have a lot of mutual respect for one another. Sean Strickland versus Alex Pineda. Of course, they fought at UFC 276. Then they trained together back in each other's bracket tonight.
Yeah, this is what Sean Strickland wanted. He wanted an opportunity to try to get that one back. You got to get forward on Pineda. You got to get in his face. You got to try to interrupt the setups of Alex Pineda. Because when Pineda can set you up, he can put you out. It's on Strickland, though, to be the person that dictates the pace of this fight. I'm glad I got him to cut his hair, though. He had that long hair for a while. I said, this is scarier. This right here, Alex, is scarier. Ball-headed and just a monster.
Man, walked right into that head kick a moment ago.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight and the pace at which we are going to fight.
All right, so here's Alex Poatan Pineda standing as upright as one really could in an MMA fight.
Yeah, and that's why people believe he can get taken down, but he's upright. His hands are a little bit low, and you can always see him keeping that right hand cocked and ready to go.
Oh, nice deception to land that kick. Well done.
Got him moving backwards and still was able to land his kick.
Oh, hook, line, and not sinker yet, but another hook lands flushly for Sean Strickland.
Sean Strickland is boxing beautifully tonight. He's putting everything together, and that hook is coming after combination. It's landing, so look for Strickland to continue throwing.
All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Nice combination.
Oh, nice land again, and it's that looping lead hook. No answer. Thinking out of him tonight. He is a thinking man's fighter, but he is fighting on instinct and fighting beautifully in the outside.
Well, you can tell that he's just flowing. He's just allowing to.
Oh! Big cross strikes from Poatan. Oh, heavy shots raining down. And there it is.
My goodness, it's over.
What a fight. Oh, my goodness.
It's a lot of fuck up in the club tonight. Fuck 'em. But it's gonna be alright. Cause me and my clique, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Trick Daddy. Good time. Something about it, and I won't answer now. Who, what, where, I got tools like to act the fool now. I'm so live, but that ain't my style. What we gon' get? What we gon' do? I'm throwing me a beat. I got fools that'll go get him. This for him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, the MMA leader back in London, England. It's amazing to think back to UFC 75 when the UFC first came to the UK. Now you're talking about 25 shows in the United Kingdom, but few markets as rabid about mixed martial arts as London is.
And the moment you saw guys like Michael Bisping start to fight the UFC, he seemed as though he was alone. Now there are a number of English fighters with dreams of headlining this arena.
hurt, but he's still fighting.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
Oh, nice high kick.
Well, Carlos Prates don't play, right? That is a motion with that bounce in the lead leg that is with a purpose.
Yeah, very light on his feet. Does a good job of feinting at you, trying to get you to react so that he can then land those big left hands that he throws. He hit him again.
Oh, man, he's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation wrestling, champ.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He might get a level change to try to get a takedown. He's got a cut now.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely... Well, just because you have a great training camp or a great warm-up doesn't mean it's going to translate in the octagon. His kickboxing never worked.
It doesn't, right, Gabriel? When it does, you get this. A young man who's fighting at the highest level.
Man, he is so confident in his striking that he can just proceed with hands at his sides and still find a way.
Boy, he keeps his hands so low, so he's a bit of a wild man out there, right? You don't know exactly where he's... Hey, this dude is lost. He thinks that his mom's out for Thanksgiving. Both of them are landing massive shots. It's the craziest fight.
So there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as... I mean, that was a massive hook to top. His opponent's in trouble, Jay.
Ooh, big knee. This is like when the basket looks like an ocean for a hooper. He can do anything he wants.
That'll do it! Oh, my goodness!
Ladies and gentlemen!
Sean Shelby just said, you ain't never did that. Nope. I wish I did, though. I love to kick somebody in the head. Man, that was nasty.
Silver shots, I'm a Luger. Mashed off the drinks like Uber. Connected back home like a Wi-Fi router. Cats jumping like Puma. And I dream like Martin Luther. Fall asleep to the sound of the over. Nightmare, Frederick Krueger. Sleep with the fish, he's now his shoulder. I'm snatching his bird and thunder. Tell me the target's 6 feet under. He's at work, so his ass in country. Case that joint in the place got plundered. Don't talk about numbers in the UK, you know that they love us. Don't care about colours, black and white, to be brothers.
Breaking them down like steps on the back of the box of the croc. I bet you take that. Wait, I'm just way too hard to trace bags like pins in an estate. Wait, move that internet side the gym. They're trying to get ripped. I'm holding them sticks. Extension clips, I'm leaving them stiff in the fucking lip. Like candles, wax them off with that thing from various angles. Box, rectangle, dash in the ground. Grab the top past the gym. Grab the line, chopped it up. Grab the cup, pulled it in.
I had to step in, one of the young boys took a hook to the chin.
The energy in this place is crazy right now.
I'm freaking out.
Good.
Well, perhaps no fighter in the game understands how to control distance as well as this southpaw Conor McGregor. And you got to be mindful of what's coming your way in the early going. This is a man who knocked out Jose Aldo in 13 seconds, has a 3.5-second knockout to his credit as well. We'll see if McGregor can take advantage of his reach edge here in the early going.
Oh, there's that signature left from Conor.
Well, he's a good southpaw, right? So he comes from the opposite side. He does a good job of throwing the jab and that left cross bounce.
A moment ago, he absolutely got blasted by that head kick.
You better pay attention.
Oh, and he lands another huge kick.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. If he gets countered, he may go to sleep.
A lot of movement out of Carlos Prates out of that left-handed stance, champ.
He does a good job of moving into his opponents. He has knocked out some of the best guys in the world. A lot of that is due to the fact that he makes them enter because he's on his toes. He can react, respond, and counter.
He is cut above the eye here.
Feint left there by Conor.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Oh, McGregor's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Man, that was a pretty big head kick a moment ago.
Bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Oh, my goodness, what a kick. Oh, that's big.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
All right, round one is done. Round two coming up.
All right, that's the end of the round. Some significant damage done, or so it has got a cut above his eye from that round. Cut man gonna earn his money here.
Change your combinations.
Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the
Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him.
Nice leg kick.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Motor's showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing...
Well, if he has had a better all-around performance, then I have not been privy to it. He found the flow state early, fighting on instinct, not overthinking in the octagon. That's really been the narrative in this fight. One fighter has all the... on that. Oh, man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
This is a crazy high pace.
Seconds to go. Well, DC kind of just playing with it at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. 30 seconds to go in round two. Continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Oh, big ground strikes. All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round. DC, put your phone down, look alive. All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Before I think I'm looking too desperately, but so far has not been fun. I should just stay home. If one thing really means one, it's the they closed in 3 weeks. Be cool with me. Well, I'm still.
You okay? Good? Let's go.
All right, so here we are, Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The TO, baby. Nothing quite like calling fights in front of these live crowds.
One time I almost defended my belt in the 6 against Anthony Johnson. I was injured, wasn't able to compete, but Max Holloway once again showed what a champion he is by defeating Anthony Pettis in this great arena.
Oh, Michael Venom Page in vintage form tonight. Beautiful cross.
I mean, that cross is nasty by MVP. He is so long and so agile when he's on the feet that when he decides to go, he's in before you expect him to, and he can shut your lights off.
Prates moving well on the feet as usual.
Good bounce this step, controlling space and distance, great range, distance management. Prates is the real deal.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
The fact that MVP does this with his hands is crazy to me because he's in range. And I said to MVP, he actually brought it up himself. He goes, most people are like, why not leg kick him? His leg is just right there. He goes, try. He goes, I got an answer for it.
Oh, what a beautiful cross there. I'm not sure you can teach hand speed like that.
That's the thing.
Oh, what a land right there. The second blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch.
Still firing back, even though he's hurt bad.
Oh, he cut a nasty cut on his leg. All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. It appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger, it can be very problematic for him.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Under a minute to go, round one.
Come on, let's work, guys. Move it up.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, beautiful cut. Reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy.
You good? Good.
All right, second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. I will see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
All right, so there it is again as Michael Venom Page lands the cross. Great vision and great decision-making in fight.
And just explosive.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Big knee to the body. Oh, my goodness.
Oh! Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed.
Massive fight.
But he fires right back. What a fight! MVP's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
As they're going at it here, under 3 to go, round 2. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, and another shot for good measure.
He cannot keep taking these hard shots to the head.
Seconds here of round 2. Round 3 next. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout.
Good. Ready?
Third round underway. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. This could just about do it.
This gets you out your seat right here.
Travis. Ready?
All right, here we go, round one between Max Holloway and Conor McGregor. What a matchup we have here tonight. They met for the first time in 2013 in the City of Champions, Boston, Massachusetts. Act 2 here tonight.
You know what, John? Max Holloway has to get respect because on that night, Conor McGregor was the guy that dominated. Max needs to get some respect very early in this fight. And for McGregor, he's got to be a sniper. He's always a sniper. He's one of the best strikers we have in the UFC. He's got to pick Max Holloway apart very early and very often. Holloway does a lot of his work with his hands, but if you're just boxing Max Holloway, you are behind. He's that good with his activities and volumes.
And of course, there was a beautiful left hand that got in there a moment ago. No better volume striker in UFC history than Max Holloway, adding to his totals tonight. Be mindful of that Holloway blitz. Comes at you with that lead jab.
Max Holloway keeps those hands out in front of him, being able to pick up shots defensively, but also allows him to get his offense going whenever he decides to.
Man, they are trading early and often. Here we go.
Let's go. This is going to be a good fight. We knew it would. These guys are intent to make it happen.
Holloway's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has. Oh, massive connection early, round one. We might get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early. Holy smokes!
The official decision is in. All right, well, as many of you know, the overwhelming majority of Conor McGregor's pro MMA wins have come by knockout, and he produced.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, two guys who really have a lot of mutual respect for one another. Sean Strickland versus Alex Pineda. Of course, they fought at UFC 276. Then they trained together, back in each other's bracket tonight.
Yeah, this was what Sean Strickland wanted. He wanted an opportunity to try to get that one back. He's got to get forward on Pineda. He's got to get in his face. He's got to try to interrupt the setups of Alex Pineda. Because when Pineda can set you up, he can put you out. It's on Strickland, though, to be the person that dictates the pace of this fight.
Well, we talk a lot about that Pineda left hook, but his calf kicks are just as good.
I mean, he just breaks people down. He doesn't show you anything. He stands where he is, and he lands those nice little calf kicks. Okay, so what is Pereira showing these guys that they can't shoot on? Because, right, they all know they should wrestle. But something in Pereira's stance or his posture makes them feel they can't go.
Educated jab from Sean Strickland, as we've come to expect.
Love the way Strickland throws that jab. He keeps his hands up close, fights in that Philly shell, and just pops him with that jab. It's beautiful.
Defensively responsible, Sean Strickland, as usual, with that right guard high, champ.
Yeah, right hand where it needs to be, left hand's down, but he's constantly kind of showing you his shoulders, fighting you in that Philly shell type of stance.
Man, we're just getting going. They're fighting like they're double parked outside.
Yeah, I mean, what is going on? I've never seen two guys get after it this fast in a real long time.
Nice feint there to the right by Sean Strickland. All right, there it is again, that right cross of Sean Strickland becoming a real problem for his opponent.
I mean, it's one of his best weapons. And he's a very stingy with it. He doesn't just throw it for the sake of throwing it. He throws it when he knows he can make it count. Tonight, he's made it count.
Entertaining fight so far, a fight in which both men have had their moments. We'll see how it plays out from here.
They both look very confident. John, this is only getting started.
There's the feint by Pineda. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that. All right, not trying to get ahead of myself. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
Just a massive elbow a moment ago and seemingly walked right through it.
He walked right through it, but cannot take many.
So a lot of fans were wondering how Alex Pineda would respond to the Israel Adesanya defeat, and he has responded in kind. His striking has really led the dance tonight.
Well, he's a champion, John. He's a guy that has a champion's mind. So a loss will never deter him. His eyes are still solely on becoming the champion again, and it's all behind the accuracy, those low leg kicks, the jab, no wasted movements in his approach to striking. He's an amazing striker, as we knew coming in. What we didn't know, that he would improve in mixed martial arts as rapidly. His eyes crossed, they rolled back in his head. This dude is hurt.
Oh, man, he's hurt. I am no analyst, but maybe that'll do it! Alex Pineda! No touches needed!
Oh, my goodness, that was crazy.
All right, so it goes into the book.
I always knew what I could become, and tonight you got to see it. You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that 'cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am better now, better now. I only say that 'cause you're not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. Whoa. I did not believe that it would end, no. Everything came second to the best, oh. You're not even speaking to my friends, no. You knew all my uncles in my hands, though. 20 cameras roll, not in open your eyes. We were looking forward to the rest of our lives. You should keep my picture posted by the bedside. Now I see you dressing with the socks you don't like. With my eyes like it's John, drinking Henny and I'm trying to forget.
Good. Go, let's go.
All right, Khalil Roundtree Jr., famous for that performance and defeat against Alex Poatan Pineda, but he needs a win here tonight, and when you're on this level now, it's going to be all contenders in your bracket.
And it's got to be consistency for Roundtree. He's got to take all that momentum he built, even though he lost, and turn it into victories. People love him now, but wins will make people love him even more.
Man, that left cross lands cleanly for Roundtree Jr. He's put it all together tonight. Oh, that's a tone setter by him there. Beautiful connection early on.
The way that he was able to walk his opponent into that shot was amazing, especially this early in the fight.
Roundtree Jr. with that patented tie bounce in his step. All right, so close call moments ago, champ, as he found a home for that strike early on. Now we'll see if his opponent can work his way back into this fight.
That was a very close call. He seemed to have him out of there, but his opponent's tough, right? He knew it would take more to finish this fight. Let's see if he can either finish him or if his opponent can find a way to work himself back into this fight.
Roundtree's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Physically, Jamal Hill looking quite good tonight. We'll see if he can get the jab going out of that southpaw stance.
Yeah, very tall in his stance, very big, lead hand pumping and popping, trying to find his range to get something off and knock you out.
Man, the fans are enjoying this early engagement, but we got a long fight.
Long fight. These dudes are setting a crazy pace. I wonder how long they can keep this up.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you're starting to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent. I mean, that was a similar blow. That might be the one that we look back on and say that was the start to the end of the fight.
Oh, not a lot of defense there.
Johnny cannot keep taking these shots to the head.
Hill's really starting to feel himself here in round one, taking control. He was urgent right out of the chute, trying to land something of consequence, and he has controlled all the pace in the early goings. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Oh, misses with the hook. All right, late round one. How about his leg kicks tonight? My word.
I mean, this...
Well, this is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you're like, oh, he's got his back.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, he got out.
He took two hands to the elbow and shoved it over the top of his head to free himself from that rear naked choke. He's got to be careful here.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Under a minute to go in our opening round. Oh, man, you can feel that from here. Another body kick gets home for Roundtree Jr.
The moment Roundtree got back from Thailand, you could tell that he was different. The one part of his game that he developed were the kicks. And tonight, the kicks are leading the dance.
All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy.
Oh, range management at its finest. The opponent retreats, still gets hit.
He still gets to him. I thought his opponent was safe, but I guess I was wrong.
Final seconds coming. 1 round down. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after.
Ready? Good.
All right, here we go with round 2. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both received that check.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key.
Oh, there it is. Beautiful hook shot by him lands.
He's nasty with those hooks, man. He starts you out with the straight punches, and then they start wrapping around. This dude's a beast.
Hills just continuing to build off of that first round. A lot of significant strikes have already landed here in round 2.
That was a nasty punch that just landed in close.
Knuckle sandwich. Nice job attacking that upper leg, and that can compromise.
Fast leg kick lands.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Roundtree Jr. out of that southpaw stance. Beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. I mean, what a fight!
Hurting for certain. Got to make an adjustment, I would think.
Yeah, this is the time for him to shoot for a takedown. Hoping that his opponent gets excited, overthrows, he's able to level change and take him to the back.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Hill's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, that almost hurt me. What a punishing shot. I'm not sure how many more of those he can take.
Well, his opponent is really hurt. He's fighting as good as we've ever seen. This guy looks amazing tonight.
Wow, hurt but still firing back. All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now. With a huge knockout tonight.
This dude is the man. This dude is the man. This dude right here is the man.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Roberts called a stop to this fight.
I'm like, shit, man. I got this shit.
ready to fight? Ready.
All right, styles make fights. Here we go with the rematch. Sean Strickland versus Israel Adesanya. I don't have to tell you, Strickland sprung the upset first time around. We'll see the extent to which Izzy has made the adjustments.
Well, he's going to have to make some adjustments because Sean Strickland steamrolled him last time. He was able to hurt him early. He was able to stay right in his face and make Adesanya fight where he wasn't comfortable. Adesanya needs to get on his bike, create some space so that he can get his opportunities to strike, and when he does strike, they've got to come.
Strickland, very hard guy to prepare for, but Eugene Behrman and crew at City Kickboxing believes they have done the right work. Oh, he slipped another strike there. Beautiful defensive sequence across the board by Adesanya.
There was a nasty right hand that landed a moment ago.
All right, Strickland out of that patented stance. We'll see if he can get that heavy jab going early.
Yeah, he's got that Philly shell. And when you fight out of that Philly shell, the jab comes almost from the hips. When you attack him, though, he lifts his left elbow to block and deflect punches.
Point uppercut there.
That was nasty. He's got his opponent hurt real bad. Now he's got to go for the finish. He's still fighting. That one landed clean.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Well, when you rock a guy like... Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a shooter, you know what this man is feeling right now. He's got all the skills flowing tonight.
It's happened for me a number of occasions where the basketball hoop looks 6 feet wide. I mean, this guy tonight looks like he can put a basketball in an ocean and he can hit a takedown from a mile away. He looks amazing.
The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean.
Yeah! Throw your hands in the air right now, man. Feel this shit right here. Scott Storch. Yeah, Khaled, I see you. Showbiz, born law. Yeah. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York. Shit happens. Kids clapping. Love to spark the place. After then the squad got a scar on their face. It's a cold world and this is ice. $500,000 for the charm. This is life. Got the Phantom in front of the building, Trinity. 10 years militant and still feeling me there. As a young, it's too much to cook. Why you think motherfuckers nicknamed the cook shit? Should have been called.
You okay? Good? Let's go.
Cody No Love Garbrandt, one of the better boxers in the UFC, and still trying to channel that form that he had on that fateful night against Dominic.
When he was at his best, Cody Garbrandt was a handful for anyone. Don't forget, though, this guy has a wrestling background, boxing background. Everything that we saw that night was A+. And Cody Garbrandt promises that tonight you will see that again.
And there's the 1-2 from the Russian Petr Yan, just so quick with those hands, and the technique, of course, is always there. Oh, my goodness, I can barely get my...
John, here's a submission attempt. It's starting to get tight. You got to be very careful here.
Cody tells stories of he and his brother Zach going at it for days. This is a born fighter. And, of course, he has had mass appeal ever since donning those UFC gloves. All right, so close call moments ago. We almost hit the showers early.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost over. It was really close. I mean, It feels like he's got a read on him now. So let's see if he can keep pressing or if he tries to slow things down a little bit.
Well, if the takedown opportunity materializes, Garbrandt will fall through the door.
I love the way Garbrandt to gather information. I mean, wow.
All right, huge TKO victory for him tonight. We'll re-rack the replays for you now.
Yeah, I mean, he got him on the ground, and he went to work with the ground and pound. And you could see he was intent on finishing this shot. He landed punch after punch after punch until eventually he got his opponent out of there.
The venerable Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Pepper No Mercy Young.
All right, so he gets the finish here tonight. He told us in our fighter meeting he absolutely had to mix it up against this bout.
You good? You good?
Well, a lot of people didn't think that these guys would show up in each other's bracket again, but here we go with round one, third meeting between Sugar Sean O'Malley and Marlon Chito Vera.
I mean, Sean O'Malley's footwork, his boxing, ability to create angles, gave Marlon so many problems in the second match down in Miami. For Chito, he's got to mix it up. He's been working very hard on his wrestling. He needs to show O'Malley those new skills if he wants to change the outcome of the last fight.
Oh, not sure if that opened up a cut, but a hard elbow in tight and it lands.
You got to worry about the takedowns. You got to worry about so many things when you're fighting this balanced fighter that when he starts to throw elbows in tight, you are never expecting it. And that one landed nice.
O'Malley gets back up now.
I think one of O'Malley's biggest gifts is his ability to change angles and change directions. He's never on a straight line. He's constantly moving.
Okay, now you see me, now you don't, turning defense into offense there.
You don't see him. Oh. That's the way you move, man. Great job moving, creating angles, and getting to your counter shots.
And I didn't call it out at the time, but there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed a moment ago.
Well, DC, I'm no kickboxer, but safe to say he's found that kickboxing zone here tonight.
Yeah, he's found that flow state. The guy is fighting at a level that I don't even know he expected.
And there it is, right cross lands yet again for Sean O'Malley.
I mean, Sean O'Malley continues to throw this strike because his opponent's not stopping it. So why not throw it over and over again?
Really good job by him to get the takedown early round one.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, kickboxing chops on full display early. He's got it all going in round one.
He's closer than we think. He's starting to get it locked in. His opponent's not.
Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Chito. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body, even though you may